Hi everyone, it's Darren. Before I get into this video, I just want to show you guys the medications that I have for IVF. Yep, these are all the medications. And then this here, right here, is all the supplies. It's a lot of needles and other things in there. So yeah. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Darren. Before I go any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a video. All right, y'all, let's get into this. What I'm gonna be talking about today is IVF. Yes, in vitro fertilization. Oh boy, I'm actually a little nervous doing this video. Even though I know I won't post it for a while, I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous doing it. My intention for recording this is to post it. So hopefully, if you see this, that means I did it. So I'm talking about IVF today just because I'm doing IVF. It is a journey. It's been quite a journey. So first off, let's just get into it, okay? I'm gonna just take out the nervousness, get into it. Because to be quite frankly honest with you, part of the reason I did even start this YouTube channel was for this sole purpose. I knew we were gonna be going through IVF, me and my husband. So I actually wanted to document it and also offer this resource for other people who, like me, may be going through IVF in residency or wondering, what does it entail? You know, can I do this in residency? You know, are there Black women also going through IVF? That sort of thing. So that's honestly part of the reason I made this video, this YouTube channel. And yeah, it's happening, guys. I'm actually literally doing IVF right now. So let's get into this. All right, intro. So about how we got to this point. So my husband and I have been trying to have a baby for some time. It was, you know, back in June of 2020, we started trying, and each month, nothing. And for someone who is as type A as I am, was very like organized about things, every month seemed negative. After, you know, I knew I was ovulating this month, I knew this and knew this, you know, and just, you know, keeping track of everything and still seeing negative. It was very heartbreaking. I'll be honest, it was very heartbreaking, and it was very, very challenging. It was also my intern year, and I don't know, it was just very hard trying month after month and not getting pregnant. And I reached out to my OB-GYN, and they were like, well, you know, it has to be a year of trying before, you know, we can do things. Just, you know, keep trying, you know, it'll happen. Well, you know, as soon as it hit 12 months, I went to him and I was like, yeah, let's start the workup. Come on. 12 months, for anyone, just an FYI, for anyone who is under the age of 35, who has been trying consistently for 12 months, that is a diagnosis of infertility, and you should go seek, you know, professional help from your OB-GYN. Flat out, period. A lot of people don't know that it's 12 months of trying to conceive to go, like, to start workup. And if you're over the age of 35, it's actually 6 months. A lot of people don't know that. So, FYI, if you've been trying for 6 months, you're over the age of 35, you should definitely go seek professional guidance and assistance with that. So, anyway, 12 months, we did some workup, and ultimately went to go see a reproductive endocrinologist, me and my husband, and then we were told at that time that IVF would be our best bet, specifically IVF with ICSI, which I had already kind of, this is a long story, and I'm shortening it up right now, so I know it's kind of hard for you to wrap your head around it, but I already kind of knew that this was a path that we were going to be heading towards, was IVF. So the question was, you know, one, finances, which I'll probably do in a different video, and two, like, can I even do this in residency? And this was a long time coming. I mean, this was back in June of 2020. We are now in February of 2022. So, and I just started IVF. So, it was kind of a journey to get to where we are right now. And now we're doing it. In the middle of all this, trying to figure out, one, can I do IVF in residency? Like, there's so many appointments involved. How can I fit that in on a residency schedule? Oh my gosh, that was a huge concern for me. And then, two, do I tell my program director? Like, can I even do this without telling my program director? I don't think I can. Anyway, to sum it all up, I did tell my program director. I was part of this like group on Facebook, and I'd asked a question, like, anonymous question, like, should I reach out to my program director? It's like for people who are going through IVF and RN medicine. And I was like, should I mention it to my program director since I'm a resident? And people had said, like, yeah, I would tell my program director, that sort of thing. So how I told my program director, I sent an email to him saying, hey, I'd like to meet with you. Is there a time that works well? And excuse me, guys. Someone's tickling my throat. Is there a time that works well with you? And he said, yeah. We scheduled a time. I came in to meet him, and I think he thought that I would be telling him that I was pregnant, which, I mean, he wasn't my program director is a male. He wasn't completely off. But yeah, I pretty much did tell him that, hey, my husband and I are going through IVF, and it's a lot of appointments. So far, I've been able to schedule my appointments to fit my days off, but there is a day, possibly multiple days, where I can't fit it on my days off, and I would need to be excused. And my program director was completely understanding. He was like, first off, congratulations on starting your family, or planning it and whatnot, and you absolutely have my support, and just let your attending know that you're working with that day, that you have an appointment. If anyone gives you any issue, point them to me. So that was actually a really great conversation. I didn't expect it to go so well. I was actually very nervous about it, but telling my program director that I was going through IVF was actually a really good thing, and was well received, and I felt very supported by my program director, for sure. So I did tell him that. Sorry, something's really tickling my throat. So I did tell my program director. And then as far as like my appointments, honestly, the grace of God is really what it boils down to. The month we chose to start IVF, to start medications, was February. We actually got all our medications a month early, but we chose not to do it in January because I was in a rotation where it just wouldn't work out, and it was just, it just wouldn't work out. So we waited till February to start the medications, and February I'm currently, ironically, on my OB anesthesia rotation. So it's like I'm going through IVF while I'm on my OB anesthesia rotation. It's I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is just whatever. This is life. So this rotation actually was very conducive for doing that, just because I have days off during the week, a lot more days off than the other rotations, that I can actually fit in those appointments. So that's how that worked out. Overall, how am I feeling? Excited, nervous, very excited, hopeful, very hopeful to God that everything will work out well, and that we'll only have to do one cycle, and this cycle will be successful, and that we'll have a good number of embryos, and we're planning on doing a fresh transfer, so that will go well. And yeah, I'm very, very excited about this. It just feels like finally, this is happening. Again, it's been almost 2 years, like, since we've been trying. So It's exciting that, finally this is happening. And I will say that I feel like God is answering our prayers. There were many times where I, was like, come on, God, there has to be a way out of it. Like, do we really have to go through IVF? Come on, seriously, God, please, please, please. And ultimately, it looks like this is what He wanted me to do. This is what He wanted us to do, to go through IVF. And so far, it's been going really well. I started my injections last night. You'll see that video. And yeah, exciting times ahead. So basically, I'm just here to say, one, doing IVF in residency so far is possible. And if you're out there kind of nervous about it, have questions about it, you can feel free to reach out to me. Other things, yeah, Black women, we do IVF. Actually, you know what? Funny thing is, I remember when Michelle Obama's book had come out, Becoming, and I had read it. I remember reading about her IVF journey and being like, wow, she spoke about IVF. This was years ago. This was like 2019 or early 2020. Before we were trying to have kids. And I'm just like, oh wow, she went through IVF, she's vocal about it. Little did I know that a couple of years later, I too will be going through that journey. So I feel like me and Michelle Obama are like similar in that regard, that we both did this. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that yes, Black women do IVF residency. Doing IVF in residency is possible. I think that if you are someone who wants to start your family residency, I totally think it's possible. I mean, me and my husband are both physicians, both residents. And it seems kind of crazy that, y'all both residents, you trying to have a baby in residency? Yeah, we know that all things are possible, and God will make a way with that journey as well. But mostly here, I'm just very excited, and I'm very excited to be documenting this, and I hope that this journey that I'm documenting does help others and encourages others, and I'm hoping prayerfully that it will be successful. Okay? All right, that's all I got, y'all. I can't go too much into this. That's all I got. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Drop your questions, drop your encouragement. By the time this comes out, by God's grace, I'll be fully pregnant. So, all right, y'all. Bye.